Hey guys, this is Nefarious411 and welcome to episode 17 of The New Frontier. I am out here doing a little bit of exploring because I am looking for something specific, and that is this rubber wood with TechReborn. So let me go ahead and grab that and see if I can get any saplings. Didn't look like I got any saplings from that. There's a couple of saplings. Yay, rubber saplings. Because I am going to definitely need these moving forward. So let me cut down a few trees here, because it doesn't matter which trees I cut down as long as the leaves drop the saplings. There we go. Cool. There we go. So let me go ahead and grab these saplings. I got about 10 of them. It's probably good for now because I can always cut them down again and get more saplings, hopefully. But I at least know where they're at. So let me go ahead and fly back to my base. In the previous couple of episodes, we've been working a little bit with refined storage, trying to do some automation of crafting up different recipes. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today, but rather than using the actually additions machines, I think I'm going to start looking at TechReborn as one of the mods for the machines. So let's go ahead and fly back inside here. And we can see that I've done a little bit of mining. It's still processing the last of the ores that we have. It's doing a pretty good job, but it is definitely on the slow side. Another issue that I've had, I've upgraded the solar panels to the Mark III solar panels. At least I have 6 of them. I do have the ability to create some more, so let's go ahead and do that. You can see that I've crafted up the recipes here. So let me go ahead and craft up this. There we go, and that'll craft 2 more of these solar panel 3s, so I should be able to pop over there. And I've been looking at different options for storing the power, and I think one of the ways that I can do that is with TechReborn. If we take a look in here, we have a battery box, and a battery box can hold 160,000 FE, and I don't exactly know what the conversion rate is between RF and FE. I don't even know what FE really stands for. I really don't know. Something energy maybe? But we should be able to at least get that up and running. For now, I need to plant these saplings, and I'm gonna do that in my backyard here. Probably like 3 apart, or 3 in between. There we go. 3 in between. There, and there. That's probably good enough for now. Well, I got 2 left. Might as well plant those as well. There we go, cool. So hopefully these can grow pretty quickly. I was able to get a little bit of sap from that, and we'll see here in a little bit why I need that. So if I take a look at the TechReborn, you can see that we have quite a few machines here, and those are going to help us craft up and basically do some of these faster processing of ores and everything else, because I believe like the electric alloy furnace, industrial grinder and stuff like that, I mean, you can see that the recipes are a little bit more on the complex side. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get the refined storage up and running before starting on this kind of stuff. But it does look like I would want to at least start on the power. So let's see what we can do to create a battery box. So it does look like we need some copper and rubber, and that's exactly why I needed to get those rubber trees. Here's the TechReborn, and it does look like we can smelt the sap into rubber. So let's go ahead and come down here. And this is our smeltery. Let me go ahead and plop that guy right there. Split it. And that'll create at least the other 2 rubber. I don't think I can do anything else with those besides, well, I can use an extractor, but we are not at the extractor yet. That'll be a good thing to get. That way we can essentially triple our output of saplings. What am I saying? The sap. Or rubber. So from the other sap, you would get 3 rubber. That's right. So let me go ahead and craft up something to collect the rubber. And we can just use the tree tap here. And it looks like a little bit of stick and planks will create these. And the durability really isn't that high. So let me go ahead and craft up 3 of those guys. And let's go ahead and grab some bones. And let's go ahead and... well, let's go ahead and create a recipe for this. Why not? So we want bone meal. Bone meal. And we want to do this in the crusher for now. So that is going to be this guy. 1 bone equals 6 bone meal. That's pretty cool. Do need some patterns. There we go. That's probably good for now. Encode that guy. Let's go ahead and throw him down. You can see that I have reorganized my basement a little bit. I put the other crafters on top. That way I have access on the back side for power and the bottom for extraction. So let's run downstairs here, which I still haven't finished yet. We can see that I ran power all the way over here. And ran my refined storage cables all the way up in here. That way we can access this stuff. And this is not the grinder. This is the grinder, or crusher, I should say. So let's go ahead and put that pattern in there. And on the bottom, you can see that we're still using the extra utilities transfer nodes. I think that's what these are called. Yep. And putting it in that chest. That's working out pretty well for me. It's a little bit more on the compact side, which is good for me. And we should be able to use that. So let me go ahead and craft up some bone meal. My stack. Yep, I can do a stack. That should work out pretty well. Because each bone, if it's equal to 6 bone meal, that will work out pretty well. Taking a little bit to get here. Probably need to work on speed upgrades. Because I definitely... oh, we already got a tree. Nice. So what we're looking for on the tree is something that isn't actually on this tree. Let me see if the leaves are covering up one of those spots, and it doesn't look like it. So I'm going to cut this tree down because it's kind of useless for me. And let's go ahead and plant this rubber sapling back. And let's see if we can bone meal that guy into a new tree. Didn't have enough bone meal, so let's run inside, take a quick nap, and hopefully we can get one of these little spots on the tree to basically use one of these tree taps to grab some of the sap from it. Oop, I forgot the bone meal. Bone meal. There we go. Yeah, it's still working on it. Really slow. Alright, so here's another rubber sapling that grew, and there's one of those spots. Cool. So I should be able just to right click that guy, and it was able to grab the sap. We don't want to click it again because that little spot on the tree should come back over time, but if you were to click it again, you would get the sap from it, but it would basically dry up that little hole. And you wouldn't get any sap from it later. Wow, these trees are really not producing for me. Oh, there's one that was hidden. There we go, cool. So we have 2 sap and 3. Nice. Wonder, does this one have any? Doesn't look like it has any at the top. So let's go ahead and bone meal another tree over here. Let's see if we can get a little bit more on the other sap. Wow, this is not producing much, is it? I think there's 2 different types of trees. This is the one from TechReborn. Rubber. Because we also got Tech Expansion, and that is using rubber essence? No, we want raw rubber, and that comes from Tech Expansion. Tech Expansion. This guy right here, rubber sapling. Well, it looks like we should be able to use raw rubber, but we don't have any of that right now, unfortunately, to create a rubber sapling. I am not entirely sure how to get that unless we were to find one of those trees. I don't really know what those trees look like, so it's really hard for me to do that. Alright, but let's go ahead and keep on with these trees and see if we can get anything. This one doesn't appear to have spawned any. So let's go ahead and grab that guy back, and let's keep planting until we actually have some of those spots. Hello. Wow, these are very unfruitful trees. I don't know how long it takes for those guys to come back. Come on, tree. Yep, there's one. Wow. Yeah, these are not really helping me out too much, are they? Oh, there's one right there. Let's see how many we have. We have 5 right now. That's not enough, but let's go ahead and use it for now. And let's go ahead and encode a pattern for this. And this is going to be for rubber. That guy right there. And let's go ahead and throw that recipe in here. Grab the pattern. This is a smelter. So let's throw that in there. And that should work for us. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw that in there. Saplings can go in there too. And let's go ahead and produce, I guess, the 5 that we have. And start from there. Come on. While that's working, let's go ahead and take a look at that battery box. Battery box. And this is going to require a little bit of insulated copper, which isn't too bad. It's going to require 6 rubber. And these batteries, which uses some of these insulated copper and some tin. That's not too bad. So let's go ahead and do that. Craft up some of these cables. There we go. Got a set of 6. And I need 3 of these guys. Whew, 10. I got 10 right here. There we go. Cool. Let's go ahead and throw those back in, and that should create our battery box. Alright, so for now, I kind of had this power going in a weird way. Might want to change this to put the power right here. This does have a user interface, as you can see, and I think it's directional. You can see that little dot right there, and basically something has to use, or basically that's the only output. You can input on all sides except for that one, so that's something to take into consideration as well. I probably put this in the wrong spot, and if this is anything like IC2 from back a long time ago, we might have a problem picking it up. I don't think you can just break it. I think you need one of these tools down here. Here's an Omni tool. It's a work in progress. Don't know if that means that it doesn't work right now. There's all of these things. A ruby axe, that's kind of nice. There's a wrench. Let me try one of these wrenches. Grab some nuggets. Grab a wrench. I think, yep, shift right click. We'll pick that up. And I don't think this is too much like the IC2 stuff. But I'm hoping that we don't have any problems with it. But we should be able to at least plug this guy in. Trying to figure out a good place for it, because we want to be able to output to all of our machines. And you know what? I might actually just put this guy... Man, I am not entirely sure. I kind of want him inside the building so that I can see it. Maybe just right here, the way I had it. I might move this stuff. That's probably a better option. So let's go ahead and throw that here, and we should be able to see it charging up. So it is able to convert the RF that we're receiving from the solar panels into the FE, which is pretty good. So this at least lets us see how much power that we're accumulating. But like I said, we only have the one output. And this might be a little ugly. Ugh. I'm trying to get down there. Drop my pipe. There we go. My cabling. Grab some of this stuff back up. And I might end up having to go through the floor. Is that not going to work? Hello? Doesn't look like it's outputting any of the power from it. So that might be a problem. I swore this worked in my test world, but it doesn't look like it's wanting to extract power out of that guy. And I'm pretty sure that it's output on that side, because if I were to do that, it's also not delivering any power. Could also be the fact that this is a low voltage. I am not entirely sure. So let's go ahead and run through the other recipes real quick. And I know that there's upgraded ones, like we can use the battery box, which is 160,000 FE. An MFE is 2.4 million. And then an MFSU is a 4 million. There is some transformers in here. Do they have their own cables? I'm pretty sure they do. A long time ago. Well, I guess it does have these. Let's try to use one of those maybe. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I don't have any power. For now, let's just connect this directly in. That way it is able to get that power. Power system going in seems compatible, but it doesn't seem like it's compatible on the way out. So let's go ahead and grab some of these cables and see if this is enough to transfer power. Yeah, that doesn't even connect. So we won't be able to connect this into these other RF related machines. Well, that is a shame. I guess I only tested the power going into it, but I didn't test on the way out, which is kind of silly of me. Alright, well, we should still be able to at least utilize this for the other machines that we're going to do. So let me pause it real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back, and I decided to change things up a little bit. I decided not to use the RF coming from the solar panels. I'm just going to leave that for the refined storage and some of these other devices. So I'm thinking that I'm going to use the power generation from TechReborn. So if I take a look at TechReborn generators, I would like to get a thermal generator at some point. Maximum energy is 4 million, but right now I kind of don't have the resources for this. So I might have to go with just a normal generator. So let's go ahead and try this out. Let me create a furnace. I have the battery recipe. So let's go ahead and create one of those. Really? I'm missing 10? 10. Looks like I got a lot of the 10 from hardcore ingots. Let me take that out for a second, because that's going to clog up my system. Well, that's weird. Let's see. Let me take a look at that recipe real quick. Can I put that in there? No. That is using 410 ingots, but I think it might be using a different. So let me take a look at the battery again. And yeah, it looks like it's not using the, well, OR dictionary. I wonder if I can use the OR dictionary for this. But let me just go ahead and change it to this 10 for now. And let me clear out that pattern, throw that one back in here. And let's go ahead and put this back in here. And as you can see, I've created a couple of other patterns because those are going to be needed for some of the other things that I'm crafting. Well, it's doing that thing again. For 10 ingots. Okay, 410. Let me take off the OR dictionary. Put that in there and see if that works. Well, that one works. That was weird. Whoa, too high. Let me throw that one back in there. Alright, so we have the other battery. So let's take a look at the generator again. So let's do tech generator. And that's going to be this guy. But this is going to require a machine block, and that's going to be refined iron ingots. I went ahead and taught my crafting recipes how to do this, and basically you smelt an iron ingot and that creates a refined ingot. So let's go ahead and craft up enough for that machine casing. I don't think I have the other recipe for that machine casing, so let's go ahead and grab that one right now, or machine block. Go ahead and craft up the other recipe for that, throw that in the crafter. Machine block. And let's go ahead and do that. There we go, cool. So now we should be able to do a tech generator. TechReborn generator. Got it. And this has a maximum energy of 40,000. Right now, I think this is going to be coal, but I did change the room down below. As you can see, I have a little machine room down here, kind of a white lab. And I think I should be able to utilize this. And yes, it does use coal. So let's go ahead and let me take a look at that real quick. That is this generator right here. Output rate is 256 FE. And I did figure out what FE is. It's forge energy. I think with the forge engine that the mods are running on. But I don't think battery box, I don't think that can handle it. Input rate 128. TechReborn generator, and that is an output of 256. So we might have to create a low voltage transformer, and this is going to convert 512 into 128. Is that right? Battery box 128 and tech generator. Oops. Tech generator. That is 256. Okay. LV transformer. Well, that is 512 FE. I think that's what it can handle. So let me go ahead and create one of these anyways. So let's create some planks. There we go. And we can put that down there. Let's grab some cable. I created some of these copper cables, because if I were to place one of these cables from here to here, because of the fact that this is outputting 512, it'll actually blow up this battery box. So let me go ahead and move this out of the way real quick using this wrench. And I am going to have an LV transformer right there. Cool. For some reason, this box looks a little... Oh, wait, this is the transformer. Wondered why the bat box looked different. It was not the bat box. All right, cool. So I should be able to hook this stuff up. Let me grab a little bit of coal or some sort of fuel. Coal. Might bring some blocks of coal. Throw one of those guys in there. And right now it's going pretty well. Not bad. If I were to hook that up, these handle 512 FE, so these should be fine for the power that I'm generating, and it is moving the power in here. Nice. All right, so let's go ahead and throw in all of that coal, I suppose. See if we can charge this up. I don't know if this will actually stop. Show recipes. Oh. Shows all of the different types of fuels. So that's kind of cool. I would have to see what burns the best. But right now this seems to be pretty good. That is going up fairly well. Not too bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and create a couple of machines that we will need. So if I go back to TechReborn, there's a couple of things that we'll want, like an electric alloy furnace. We have the electric furnaces, so we should go ahead and create these. What was that? Electric alloy, electric furnace, iron furnace. So let's... nope, that is not an iron furnace. Did look like it had an alternative recipe in here, so let's hope this one works. Let me see, furnace. Let me create a furnace recipe. Furnace. What is that? Lava infuser. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Furnace. Let's go ahead and create a recipe for the furnace. Let me go ahead and throw that in here somewhere. That's weird. That one doesn't show the thing that it makes. That's weird. Let's go ahead and throw that right there for now. Alright, so let's go ahead and create that furnace. I think we need a couple of those. Nice. Oh, good. So that is able to craft up the iron furnace. Electric furnace. Let's go ahead and, well, we do need an electric furnace. Iron furnace, so that uses one of those. And let's see if we can create one of these circuits. I haven't tested these recipes, so I'm hoping that they actually work. Doesn't seem to be handling the ore dictionary very well on some of the ingots like copper and things like that. Oops, I think that just finished right when I very closed. No. What is this doing? I thought I already got that. Alright, so it's just crafting up the other rubber. So that should be done now. Cool. That creates the electric furnace. I'll probably need another one of these because I still want to create that alloy furnace. So let's go ahead and look at the alloy furnace. Iron alloy, electric alloy. Oh, that's from 2. What was I looking at? I guess I was just looking at iron alloy furnace. So those are electric furnaces. Oh. How many did I create? Furnace. Iron furnace. Oh, I never converted these into the other. So let's go ahead and place this guy down. Probably in here somewhere. Let's cut out the back because that's how I'm going to run my power. Probably need to organize the basement a little bit better for this. That should be fine. What is the input for this? 128. So the bat box down there should be sufficient without blowing this guy up, which is good. So let's go ahead and come down here. Probably need to create some more of these cables. And in here somewhere. Come on. Not too bad. We still got 5 left over. That should be able to power that. Let me find where that's at on the floor. Oh, right here. Cool. Let me grab that block. I'm a little frugal. I don't like things just despawning like that. Right there. And let's come up like this. And we will have to rotate this guy because this is facing the wrong direction. And I think that rotated the correct way. Let me run upstairs real quick and see if this guy has power. No, that doesn't have power. Like this, I would assume that is the output. No, it's not getting power. This does have power in it. Did I miss a connection in here somewhere? Looks like it's all connected. Are these the kind of blocks that can only receive power on the bottom? I really hope not. No. It is not receiving any power. And these are insulated copper cables. Energy transfer 512 FE. That is still generating power. Probably not the most efficient on that end of the spectrum. Well, maybe this is working. Or maybe I have to put something in there. Let me try putting something in there. Like, let's see. A little bit of nether quartz. No. Why is that not working? Ah, okay. So this wasn't rotated all the way around. For some reason, whenever I shift, or I just right-clicked it, see if I shift right-click, that breaks the whole thing, which I don't want because then it takes all the power out of it. So it does lose the power when you pick these guys up. But whenever I right-click this, I thought it rotated this way, but it doesn't look like it did. So I clicked it again, and now that little dot is right there. So if I hook that up, is this receiving power now? Oh, come on. Oh, wait, it just rotated again. Why did it rotate again? That. Which side has the dot now? Can't really see. I thought I had it. The dot has to be there. Why you no work? It is connected all the way down, right? It's connected all the way through. Well, this is not transferring the power. I thought it would. Let me get rid of that connection. Whoa, this alabaster is pretty easy to break. Well, that's not charging for some reason. I thought that would work. because this electric furnace takes 128 FE input, and the battery box outputs 128 FE, so I thought that would work, and that rotated back again. You're a pain. You know that, right? Alright, let me pause it real quick and see if I can figure it out. Well, I don't exactly know what I did, but it seems to be getting power now. I actually had this stuff blow up on me for some reason. I am not entirely sure what I did, but it, I mean, there's still a hole here from where it blew up, so I really don't know what happened. And one other thing that I've been noticing, could be just a fluke, but I've noticed that my frames have kind of dropped down considerably now that I'm using this stuff. Like right now it's about 11 frames per second. Really jerky on my side. 11, 12, 13. So I am not entirely sure if I'm going to continue using this. Let me take that out. No, it's still hovering around 10. So, and it doesn't seem much faster either. So that's unfortunate. I know that there's other things that you can do, like an induction furnace or something like that. Industrial electrolyzer, grinder, industrial chunk loader. I am not sure. I thought there was a different furnace, but this is the electric furnace. It seems to be working just fine, but like I said, I don't, like right now, what's going on? Is it? Well, it's barely keeping up, which is kind of odd, given that this is a generator that produces, I don't know what it produces. See, the thing with this, there's really not much in terms of a wiki or anything like that. So I'm just playing it by ear, trying to do it based upon my memory of like IC2, but I don't really know what it's producing, how much RF per tick. I guess based upon... No, this is a furnace. What is this doing? Generator. No. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I don't like this setup. Now that I have it in here, I'm not liking it too much. So I think I have reached that wrapping up point. I was hoping to get more done today, but with the problems I've been having, like I had to, whenever I placed this after it exploded, I went ahead and placed it in this direction so that little dot was there, but I was having issues where I would rotate it, I would go to something else, look at it, and whenever I came back, the dot was facing the other direction. So I'm thinking that the TechReborn still might have some bugs in it. If that's the case, then I might have to scrap that for now and try something else, because I can't really work with something that's going to cause any kind of bugs or any kind of random explosions. So I'm just gonna have to experiment in between episodes and see if I can get anything accomplished with this. Hopefully I can, but if not, we're probably gonna start looking at something else. So I really hope that you enjoyed it. Like I said, we're gonna have to figure out why I'm having some issues with this. Could be the particular version that I'm on. I am not entirely sure, but if you could rate and comment down below, it would be greatly appreciated. And also, if you like the series, please hit that subscribe button. But for now, this is goodbye.